Hey there, Fletcher from All Things Overlanding here, and today I'm going to be talking about these O3 Outdoors ozone machines. They're essentially like portable ozone machines. And the cool thing about them for people that go camping or, take long trips or do overlanding stuff, which is kind of what I'm into, these are actually really cool, and I'd never heard of anything like this. So again, I'm going to kind of walk you through the different sort of types that they've got here. I'm going to tell you a little bit about them. I've been using them for about 2 months now, so I've had some use experience with them, and they're really cool. So again, if you are looking for a way to clean your clothes to reduce or remove the need to stop for laundry if you're on like a longer overlanding trip, that sort of thing, these are super cool, and you can use them in your house too. So again, I'm gonna walk you through all the different types that I've got here. I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about them. So if you wanna learn more about the O3 Outdoors portable ozone machines, stay tuned.
Where it came from, but you got it, my got it. It began in the land of the sandstorm. I fought it, though I wanted everything to do with what you give to me. Loosening my grip.
Alright guys, so as I mentioned, today I'm talking about these O3 Outdoors portable ozone machines. And you can see this one's a little beat up. I've been using it for the last couple months. I had it in Wyoming. We just went on a 2-week-long trip through Wyoming, and we knew that we were going to kind of run through clothes, right? I mean, it's 2 weeks, but they are so cool, and they actually saved me from having to do laundry and stuff on the trip. So basically what all of these do, so there is this one, so you can hold the button for a few seconds and it will turn on. It will show you what your battery's at. You can hit high or low, so you can make it, run a little bit harder if you want to clean your stuff or your stuff's more stinky, or you can make it run on high. If you tap then the power button, you can see the time changing there. You can go up to 4 hours on this thing. So if you want to leave this, what I did in Wyoming was I actually left this thing running in my tent. So I popped up this rooftop tent here, threw all my clothes in it, threw this thing in it for about 4 hours while we were sitting around the campfire, and it really does clean your clothes. So obviously it's not going to get rid of stains or blood or dirt or anything like that, but what it does do is it will kill all the bacteria and basically remove them from your clothes. So again, it works just like a portable ozone machine, but again, being battery powered and being able to take it with you is pretty cool. So this is the one that I use the most in Wyoming. Again, threw it up there, and all my clothes smelled just neutral. Like, it gets rid of all the smells. So it'll get rid of BO, it'll get rid of bacteria, it'll get rid of all that stuff and clean your clothes, aside from like mud and dirt, right? So that's the portable one. Then they've got this DC powered one that you can just plug into your car. Now, one question that I asked them, and kind of one of my first questions, is can you run this while you're driving the car? This is the home one too, so then this one you just plug in to your wall plug at home, or if you had a camper or something like that with AC power, you could plug this in there. But they said that these two small ones you can use while you're in the vehicle or while you're in the room with it. With this bigger one though, they don't recommend it. It won't do anything to you, but you might feel a little lightheaded, they said. So basically you want to throw your clothes in like a duffel bag or in a rooftop tent or some place that's kind of enclosed, and then you want to turn this thing on and just let it do its magic, let it do its work to clean your clothes. Now, one thing that I also like about it is it's rechargeable with a USB-C port, which a lot of us have. It does have like a wall hook thing on the back of it, so you could hang this up again in like a trailer or a camper or something like that. You could have this stored somewhere. I keep this in a drawer with all the rest of my gear so that I can pop it out and use it if I need to on a longer trip. This one I keep in the front of the truck just in case if my truck gets stinky or something gets spilled or something. I want to plug this in and run it. I can do that. It also has a USB-A plug built into it so that you don't lose your plug entirely. It acts as an inverter basically to make it so you can plug in a USB-A to this thing while you're using it. And then again, there's the home one. This one's really nice. I actually use it in like my kids' room sometimes or my office. If your cat makes a mess or something happens and it stinks, you can throw this thing in there, and again, it will operate and clean out the room, basically get rid of and eliminate the smells. And that one is pretty cool too, and pretty small. Then this last one that I haven't actually opened this yet. They just sent this to me pretty recently. But essentially what it is I believe it's one of these or similar to one of these that comes with it. And then it comes with this whole duffel bag. So as you can see there, you basically, it's like a dedicated bag that's intended to help you clean your clothes. So again, the tighter your space is when you're using this thing, the better job it's going to do. And my rooftop tent, it did a really surprisingly good job for how big the area was. I did let it run for a really long time, for 4 hours, the max time. But if you can do it in like a tighter space, if you can just put all your dirty clothes into this duffel bag and you can run this thing in there, then it doesn't have to work as hard. It doesn't have to clean as much. So that is another option as well. If you're just looking for like, hey, I don't want to mess with laundry. I want to be able to have some fresh clothes and stuff when I'm on a longer trip. I don't want to have to take as many clothes. Something like this may be a good option. But so again, wrapping this up with these different devices. Big one is for your portability. I will put this down in the description. I'll put links to all of these things down in the description. I'll call this one the rechargeable portable model. Then we've got the DC plug model. Then we've got the AC plug model. And then we've got the Trekker, which is the bag that includes the cleaner thing with it too. And I'll put links to all 4 of those things. So if you're looking for something like this, they are, I think they're reasonably priced. I think the Trekker is the most expensive. It may be like a couple $100, but it comes with the bag and the unit as well. So again, it's if you want something that's all in one, then you could do that. Or you could buy your own duffel bag and throw this thing in there, whatever you want to do. All right, guys, so those were the Ozone machines from O3 Outdoors. Again, these things are super, super cool. If you don't just have to use them if you're a camper or an overlander. Again, you can get them for your house. They work great. I throw them in my kids' bathroom. That helps a lot, as I'm sure you're aware if you have kids. So those are kind of nice. And then the one for the DC plug-in in your car is super handy to have, just to, you know, get rid of any pet smells or anything like that. If your car kind of has a stink to it, if you bought it from somebody else before and there's body odor smell in there, this thing will get rid of it. It will make it smell like nothing. It just neutralizes everything, and it's really cool. So again, I hope that was helpful for you. There will be links in the description down below to all these products. If you have any questions, though, post up and let me know. These are big with hunters, too, so I bet some of you guys were probably already aware of these. I just personally wasn't. So if you know about them, if you've used them before, post up and let me know what you think. All right, but that'll do it for the O3 Outdoors Ozone machines. If you're not already, make sure to click that subscribe button, click the bell to be notified when new videos drop. I do a couple videos every week, so hopefully there'll be something there that you like. Also, click that like button if you got value out of this video. That helps a ton. In the description below will also be links to all my social media channels, so wherever you want to come hang out, I'd love to have you. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, wherever you want to come hang out, check out those links. And then last but not least, of course, there are links to my website where I've got some funny, I think, camping patches and stickers for sale, so if those sound cool, check those out. And then also there is the Patreon link. We have a 24/7 Discord. We do a once-a-month call. It's a ton of fun. I just met up with a few of my Patreon folks up at an event in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. I'm on my way back right now, and it was a ton of fun. So definitely check that out if you're interested. And then the Newbie Overlanders Facebook page. Totally free to join. Tons of awesome members in there. If you're newer to overlanding and you want to get into it and you have questions, you're afraid to ask them in the big groups, definitely check out Newbie Overlanders. It's a great place to be. But again, thanks for watching. Post up in the comments down below, and we'll see you next time.